Steve, does it say anywhere in the Bible that Christians should organise political movements?
No.
Okay. Is a party which is only supported by Christians ever going to be truly representative of the community as a whole? Is a party which is only supported by Christians ever going to be representative of the community as a whole?
Probably not.
Okay. Do you believe that only creationism should be taught in schools?
Yes.
Amen.
We want honest answers. Do you believe an atheist can be a good MP?
Yes.
Okay. And regardless of your own party or your own preferences, who do you think will be our Prime Minister on Friday morning? Okay, thank you. John Foster, Lib Dems. Many of the posters I see around Bath celebrate you as an individual. Do you think you are more popular than your party in the city?
No.
Okay. If the Lib Dems became part of a coalition government, could you serve under Alan Johnston as Prime Minister?
Yes.
Question 3. If the Lib Dems win a share of power, will PR be an absolute guarantee for your commitments in a coalition?
Yes.
Question 4. Are you more left-wing now as a party than the Labour Party?
Yes.
And question 5. Heart of hearts, hand on heart, who will be the Prime Minister on Friday morning?
These people will decide. I don't know who they're going to decide.
Okay, thank you. Eric Lucas, the Greens. Will the Greens ever become the force in Britain that they are in some parts of Europe?
Yes.
If the Greens were to hold the balance of power, would they find it easier to work with the Tories or Labour?
I can honestly say I don't know.
The Greens have proposed a lot of spending increases. Do you really believe that the country can afford these?
Yes.
Would a Green government mean the end of mass car ownership?
Yes, probably.
And who, if it's not Caroline Lucas, in your heart of hearts, do you believe will be the Prime Minister on Friday morning? Oh, it might be Friday morning. Friday. Okay. Who's going to be the next Prime Minister?
Absolutely no idea.
That's why it's the best election ever. Fabian from the Tories. If the Tories lose this election, will they immediately lurch to the right?
I hope not.
Has the failure of David Cameron to make the big breakthrough he wanted proved he is not the heir to Blair, as some have suggested?
No.
If the Tories said they would pull out of the EU, would you be certain to win this election?
No, definitely not.
You will need to pick up votes all around the country. Do you think Northern Britain has yet forgiven the Tories for Margaret Thatcher?
Yes.
And finally, heart of hearts, hand on hand, who will be the Prime Minister on Friday, Saturday or Sunday?
For these people to decide. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Anon, if you'd like to join this one. Are you standing in this election for your benefit or for Bath's?
But for what?
For your benefit or for Bath's?
For Bath's benefit.
Okay.
No, I was asking you that.
Yeah.
I was confirming your question, not answering it. It's not a cop story. I'm not here on the cop personality. I'm the designer of an application.
Okay, that's a bit more than yes or no, but I'll accept it. Number 2, have you regretted your decision not to show your face in public?
No, I regret your decision not to give me my fair share of space in the Chronicle this week.
I understand that. Do you think you might one day look back on this adventure and wonder why you did it?
No, I think it's quite destined, really.
Excellent. And do you expect your vote to be in the hundreds or the thousands?
If it was from disillusioned people I'd met, it would be in the thousands, but they hadn't registered to vote. That's been 4 years.
And finally, who is the potential? Sorry, who do you think will be the Prime Minister at the end of this week?
I don't know.
Okay, that's very honest. Sean, if I may. Is being an independent candidate merely just an ego trip? Do you believe that if you do lose your deposit, it would have been money well spent?
Absolutely.
Britain did once elect recently an independent candidate, Martin Bell. Did it actually make any difference?
I think it did, yes.
Do you believe you will take new votes or from disaffected voters from other parties?
Is that a yes or no question? We'll take new votes, yes.
New votes. And finally, who do you think will be the Prime Minister on Friday?
I'll go with consensus and say the people of Bath and the people of the nation vote.
Okay. Patty, do you regret the fact that nobody stood against Gordon Brown for the leadership of the Labour Party?
Yes.
If David Miliband was now in charge, would you be doing better in the polls?
I don't know.
If Labour loses, will they need to reinvent themselves again?
Yes.
Question 4. Can a traditional, old-fashioned socialist still feel comfortable voting for Labour?
Yes.
And finally, hand on heart, who will be the Prime Minister at the end of this week?
And on heart, still hoping for Gordon, but it's up to everybody here.
Excellent. And I think, I'm right in thinking Ernie's the last one, basically brilliant. Number 1, is the UKIP party just a one-trick pony?
No.
That's fairly out. If the Tories suddenly said they wanted to withdraw from the EU, would your party simply give up?
No.
Is it not farcical that as an anti-European party you have MEPs?
No.
If we pulled out of Europe, would we not lose thousands of jobs from cancelled contracts?
No, no, no.
And finally, who do you believe will be the Prime Minister by the end of this week?
Absolutely none of them.
Right, okay, well that's hopefully quite revealing. What we'll do now is we'll invite each of the candidates